afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Joe, I guess Nikki must have been in. I don't see Nikki on the screen. Sometimes it goes away. But thanks, Joe, for coming in. And Nancy, thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Et, Mama Bear, how are you? Uh, Chris is here. Nomad Global Productions. Peter's here. Good morning. Nearly 11 Sydney time. Best times here. Streams every time I see. I think lucky I am to be alive. Always. Thank you, Peter. Um, but let's see who else. Cobus is here. Um, if I miss somebody, I'll catch out. Tom's here. Thailand Digital Nomad. If I miss somebody, did I miss anybody? I don't think. Black Sheep, how you doing? I'm glad that you could make it. I was worried that you had fell off the planet for a minute anyway. I've got some. I guess I'll wait 1 second. Let me see if we get a couple more people in there. I went out. Excuse me. I went out this morning and, being the great vlogger that I am, I haven't vlogged any of the building of the cover for the truck or for the cover for the laundry area. So I went out this morning half asleep and with the GoPro real quick, brought it in, threw it in the editor, just cut it up to make it small enough to fit into the clips that I could pull up on StreamYard, and I'll show it to you. Although I just found out, I thought he was in the video. This is longer again. Gonna drive me nuts. Anyway, I have more problems. Maybe I ought to just shave it. My wife would be happy. The I said in the video that he's going to come and do the concrete and the cover for the laundry room, and my wife just informed me this morning that the worker that works with him is sick. But I'll figure out in just a minute here. We'll figure out what the price is going to be on all that. What? Let's see. I could pull it up. What is there? 15 people. 15 people will get to watch, and and if somebody wants to see it again, and we get more people in later, I will show it again. Hey Nanette, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Scott, how are you? Did I miss anybody else? Satire, Thai vlog. How are you? Good day to you. Got some new names and stuff. That's awesome. All right, so I'll bring this thing up. Let me see, where is it? And it's not very long. What is it? It's under a minute. It's just me walking out there and the dog's getting out of hand. But I'll show it to you. You'll get an idea at least of what the cover and everything. The cover's simple, but anyway. I just thought I'd do a little quick video this way. So this is, they're almost done. I got to put in some more, couple supports, but it ought to work fine. Truck is right there. Toby, this is the roof that's going to go on the top of the that roof there. Cover I'm stumbling over my words on is for over the laundry room. And that's insulated PU, just like the roof on the house. I believe we're going to run some kind of wood so that side's semi-enclosed. But put the roof on today and has to open and clear all this. It's going to be concrete all the way to basically the end of that jog in the house there. Yeah, and just so you know that that area is pretty much 2.5 meters by 4.5 meters, almost 5 actually. So it'd be plenty big enough for the rack that goes in there. We got one of those ones that pretty much everybody in Thailand has, the rolling deal where you can hang up on different levels, and the one seems to be enough for us even when the kids are here. But when the kids are here, they do laundry pretty much every day. But the reason too, I want him to make money. You know, I think he overbid the thing again too high. This time I had told him, excuse me, uh, to go ahead and just give me an idea of how many hours, and then we'll figure out what it's going to be. If it is, it is. If not, it's not. But it's going to come in way under what he thought. He thought 7 days on that structure that's out front, and I think they had 3 guys have worked on that for 3 days. So and I think he figured, or 2 guys. I'm sorry, 2 guys or 3 guys. 3 guys for 1 day, 2 guys for 2 days on that front deal, and so the whole thing, the one on the side, the concrete. Now I haven't gotten a price on the concrete, but it's going to be about 3,000 cost for the stone and the sand and the concrete. I'm guessing 3 grand. It was 3 grand for the roof that went over the laundry area, so that's 6, and then there was 15 for all the material that you saw on the cover for the truck, and that included that corrugated, just regular roofing stuff, regular, cover. And it was, so that, what is that, 21,000? 21,000 and 10 more, so 30,000. So what is that, about $1,000, am I right? 369, something like that. So about $1,000 for that whole front structure and the concrete and the cover and everything, the wood and all that. Might be a little more, but somewhere in that area. I mean, you can't complain definitely about the prices when you're building something here in Thailand. I'm a little bit different than Craig. I wrote him. I watched his Uncle Craig, that is. I watched his video. Was it last night or this morning? I think it was last night. And the one where he's sitting. He's got a tent in the back. That's what really caught my eye. He's on some family land right on a river. And I told him in the comment that I shot him that probably next, what I'm going to do underneath that truck cover, I'm going to set up the tarp, the tent, and all the camping stuff right there and spend the night there. Maybe next week. The kids come back they went back to Bangkok yesterday. They come back on the 27th. So maybe the 28th or 9th I'll spend the night out there. I don't know if they're going to want to set up another tent and come out or not. But anyway, I was talking to him about it. He was flying his drone and stuff like that. But, I'm just more of a, it's great to be able to point and say, yeah, just do this and this. I understand his, maybe if I thought he was way younger than me. It's horrible. I look older than dirt. But Craig, he's going to be 64. I'm 65. He looks 20 years younger than me. That's a compliment to you, my friend. But anyway, and then in there, I think he explains that he was going to go balls out the first year, him and his wife, and build and get as much done, and then I guess start enjoying their retirement. But he went into a little spiel like I had talked. I think we're on the same belief paths as retire as soon as you possibly can. Don't wait until 67 because that's when Social Security will give you the most money, if possible. If you need that money, by all means, you got to do what you got to do. But if you don't, I would take it as soon as they would give it to me and retire. Especially if you're going to come to Thailand, I think if it's a husband and wife, I think it's real feasible to live off of just your Social Security. Especially if you've got a little bit of money saved where you can shove, 400 into a bank account and get your, you don't have to worry about chasing paperwork at the end of each year for your visas and stuff, and relax and come and live your life because, life's too freaking short. I think he said that in there too. So anyway, that's what I had got done. He's not going to come today. Maybe they'll come tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't see them for 2 weeks again, which scares me. All right, Joe. Thanks for the thanks for that. I appreciate it. I missed it again, man. I'm awful. You haven't been here to remind me, but Friday I forgot again. It's Friday at 6 o'clock. He's at this certain place that I'm sure of catching him, and I gotta go and make sure because they're real bad. We went out for steak last night, and my left knee was painful, to put it mildly. Hey Carl, how you doing? But yeah, that, and then I still got the envelope sitting here with everything in it. I went on this is for my passport. Um, I went on their website and I finally found the pictures, so I've got that now. But there's a way on there. A friend of mine told me that I can just pay right through their website, a secure thing. Then I just print that up and send it, and I don't even have to go to the bank. So after I get off today, I've got three things that I have to do, and one of them is that. So I got to get it done, man, because my wife's her sister or her cousin that we moved to Ubon, she just went to Laos, and some of the pictures that she sent back from there are just it looks really nice. I'm looking to go, and my wife wants to go, so she said I need to do that. So she put a foot up my rear end, just like everybody else would. Yeah, I do. You know what it is, man? I'm in such a mindset of I've always been a procrastinator. I'm the first to admit it, but it's even tenfold more so being retired and here in Thailand. When I first retired, I had a lot of stuff going on. My cousin had ALS. I was helping him out 4 days a week, driving down there and back and forth. And then my wife got sick, and I was occupied. I had a lot of stuff to do. But now it's like I got nothing to do. That's why I'm hoping to get it. I got to start one or two things. I mean, I have fun. I love the live streams. I'll never stop them. I get to talk. I don't have to type and show my true English skills. But I need to. I want to start vlogging. I want to get better at it. So I'm hoping with this camping thing, I can get some stuff. And then now my wife just told me that I did that on the ganja. I did that one on Buriram, and she told me that they're running something even bigger than the one in Buriram right down the street where we go for the green market starting on the 28th, 9th, and 30th, I think, which is like a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'll go over there, and of course I'll get a bunch of footage in that. And then I'm hoping that, I mean, I'm not going to go down any one path with this channel anyway. But I would like the camping thing. People don't have to watch. It's not, I'd love it if you guys do. But if you don't, that's fine too. But it's something I want to do. And then, the koi I like doing, and then the ganja I like doing too. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many people out there that are doing, hi, this is me and this is what I do every day. You guys interested in what I do every day? I mean, we talk on live streams every other day. So me vlogging what I did, I mean, unless you guys want to see a day in my life. Otherwise, I mean, we talk on here and I'll do vlogs. I still got to get back up to do the second part of Elephant World, which I'm going to do tomorrow. I told my wife I'm leaving at 8:30 or 8 o'clock when she leaves. And the show is at 10 and 2. So I will definitely do that. And if I go on Wednesday, I'll have it out by Thursday. Hey, Jake. Let's see. I don't want time. I took my mother to a knee pain clinic and learned of a new treatment that might be right for your knees. Cool. Send me something. I can take anything. I've had roosters. I've had them shoot all sorts of steroids and everything else in there. It's bone on bone is the problem. But the pain, up until now I've been able to deal with it, and I could probably still deal with it if I didn't want to actually do something. Like just going up to that elephant village, riding up there, I love it. That my wife said, do you want to take the car? No. The whole reason is to get out on two wheels, man. So, so now I think she sort of understands. But just to go up there and walk around the little bit that I did the other day and what I'll do on Wednesday, it's painful, man. They're both bone on bone. They should have been replaced 10, 15 years ago. When they did 15, 16 years ago, they did the ACL on my left knee. Right after I got done with that, he wanted to replace the left knee. And I know the right one was right behind it because I tore that one in 27 places. Am I right near the meniscus before they took it out? At 18, 19 years old, I'm not. Your live stream is good, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have fun doing it, John. Like we went back and forth with a bunch. Like I told you guys before, I have some people that I really value their opinion, and they said you need to have a topic, or you should have a topic, and this, that, and the next thing. And then I've got other people that, after I said that a couple of times, said, well, that's what we like about the live streams is we can go any direction we want. So if I come up with one, I'll pop it in. If not, we'll just ramble and we'll find a topic by an hour in, and we'll run with it. What's Jake saying? Sometimes doing a live stream hit me. Okay, cool. I will, Jake. You bet. Bone on bone. Oh, well, this is the cup. This is the ball on the top of this ball and in this deal. Well, 15 years ago, it was the size of a quarter, bone on bone. There's nothing in there, no, nothing, just bone, and it gets a little painful. I think we need to cut your internet time down by half since there are other major stuff. Yeah, I know. Most of you know what I need to do is I just need to get motivated. I finally realized, I think, on a personal note, I share pretty much everything with you guys. I don't hold back much. A lot of people say I should, and they're probably right, but I don't. I don't care. I want everybody to know this is what you get. But I finally realized that maybe I'm still depressed. I still think about my wife dying every day, no doubt. Everything reminds me of it. It could be a cloud in the sky. It could be a smell. It could be anything. It'll never go away. I pretty much come to that fact. But I think me sitting in the house is not a good thing, from what I've read about depression and stuff. So I'm going to try to get out and about. I don't think I'm like, I think I'm going to get a gun and blow my brains out or anything like that. But I think I spend way too much time just doing nothing, and I need to motivate myself to do more stuff, and I'm going to. But let's see, what does Peter say? Hey, I got my knee done in 2014. The best I know. Everybody I talk to, Peter, same thing. You weren't around, but like when my uncle was a mechanic, and Robert Mack that's on here, when I first started watching him, he had just got his knee done, and when my uncle had it done years and years ago, he's passed since, but he was a mechanic forever, and his knees were just junk and in total pain. Couldn't barely stand and work underneath a lift anymore, and he went in, and when I went and saw him in the hospital, as soon as he woke up out of surgery, he looked at me and said, "The pain's gone." And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, don't get me wrong, it hurts like hell, but it's a whole different pain. The pain that I was experiencing is gone." And everybody swears by it. I just got to do it. Like I said, they wanted to do them 15 years ago, and maybe I should have done it then. Good. I'm glad. I mean, we have a bunch of fun. I mean, I won't stop doing this until it's not fun anymore. But I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to everybody. And everybody that I've met, like I said, YouTube, people can talk badly, and it's this and it's that and whatever. YouTube's whatever it is. I mean, it is. But all the people that are on here right now that I haven't met, just subscribers and just sitting here and talking, are good people, I can tell. And everybody that I've met face to face are great people. And I would have never met any of them if it wasn't for YouTube. Mitch, Chuck, Joe, James, all of them, everybody I met. Mark, Tom. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Not one of them was a throwback, and oh, I don't like this guy. No, there are a couple that I haven't met that I don't appreciate. Yeah, sure, but 99% I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. Yeah, It does, it's a man, it's a hard thing. I mean, I don't want to get on a death thing, and I try to keep negativity and stuff like that down. But if it's something that I'm feeling, I'm definitely gonna, tell everybody about it. And it's not like I said, it's not like I'm not, oh poor me or anything like that. It's just I think I look back at before she passed. It'll be 4 years in a month, and it's my life was different. I was way more active, and I definitely, when I got here, of course, I knew I was. I got a place. I would, sit there in that place in the morning, go out and get a cup of coffee with the couple of friends that I had made, come back there, sit there until maybe dinner time, maybe get a smoothie and something to eat before dark, come back and sit there all night long. I did that for pretty much 7 months that I was there. I think I went to one bar to meet 20 Seconds in Thailand Rob, and that was it. That's why people marked me as oh, he's a monger from way back. First of all, I didn't even know what a monger was until recently, and the first time I was to Thailand was 2018. So the end of 2018 when I moved here. So, but uh, I just feel like I need to push myself a little bit, um, get by the procrastination, and move on to other things. That's why I'm hoping that I've gotten excited about this camping thing, so I'm going to try to see that through. Like I said, regardless of whether everybody's going to watch it or not, we'll find out. But I'll enjoy doing it. So I have to do some things for myself, right? But so hopefully that'll keep me going. Mm, let's see. Oh, is Uncle Craig here? Were your ears burning? I was talking about you, or were you listening and then just jumped on? I was talking about your last live stream over there with the tent and the drone, and some stuff about how I like to point and to pay, and you like to do and hurt yourself. But I did say a couple of things about you, which I didn't realize that we were the same age. You look, way younger than I do, but and I can't do anything even close to what you're doing around your place. Not that I probably would like it. I like getting out. Maybe I should get out more, obviously. But yeah, I was talking about you earlier. Um, let's see what John's saying. That's real, man. Nothing wrong with. Yeah, I was never that way either, John. The old man was a mean prick, and the stepfather, and you weren't allowed. If you were a man, you couldn't cry, you couldn't show your feelings, you couldn't tell anybody, including your mother or anybody, that you loved them. It was just not in the vocabulary, and that's the way I grew up. And like I said, I consider myself a lot better person now due to my wife, and to my wife now, to Nitnoy. I give her credit. She keeps me on the straight and narrow, won't let me veer from that, because I could have a couple of times. I get aggravated when people say things about me and stuff that aren't true, and and they, how do I say this? There's no consequences, and I don't like no consequences. If you're gonna, say something, at least. So anyway, she talked me out of doing a lot of things that if she wasn't around, I probably would have got kicked out of Thailand for sure. But I'm glad that I did. Now I'm on the thing that I don't care about any of them. They're absolutely useless people. Have no value to me whatsoever. Can say whatever they want. Um, did I miss anything? No. Just everybody saying that. And that's what else I like about, I can ramble and stuff, and people will talk amongst themselves. It's awesome. Some people get aggravated when people aren't paying attention to exactly what they're doing, and I'm not that way. Just, you guys all know that, I'm sure. So anyway, um, So I think I'm going to push myself. Like tomorrow, I'm definitely going up and doing that second part of the elephant world. It's a controversial deal, but I'm going to do them anyway. I don't let anything. What I've seen, and from what I've heard on the elephants, these they get treated well. So, do I think that they should be? If it was my, if I could wave a wand and let them all free and run in the jungle, sure I would. But that just isn't going to happen. So what you got to hope for is that the people are decent human beings. Are there the occasional idiots? Sure there are. They're all over, including humans to human, you know. But I'll go up and do that one. I didn't. There were 2 days. In fact, James had jumped on me, saying that there was a big elephant riding Buddhist deal that went on the 13th, 12th, and 13th right here in Surin, and I didn't do it. I need to push myself to do it because, like I said, I want to get better at vlogging, and I'm not very good at it, and I'm the first one to admit it. So, thanks, Mama. I appreciate it. I hope so. I know I'm better than I used to be. So if I keep on moving in the right direction, I can die a happy man. I could die a happy man right now, no doubt. With what I've gotten, my wife said that her and my mom, my mother-in-law and her and the kids before I left were talking, and she said, I came up and how much a better life they have due to me, and all this stuff. And I said, but it works both ways. I mean, I'm just ecstatic that I can see the smiles on everybody's face. I mean, it's not like that this is being done and it's only a one-way deal. It works both ways. I mean, I was telling my wife how it started was I said I like having the kids around. That was the scariest thing that she had to tell me when I first came to meet her here was that she had children because I didn't know, and she was afraid I was just gonna, bolt. And we had talked online for 2-3 months or something, and I knew that there was something special about her, and I guess she felt the same way, but she was scared when she said it, and now like I told her I don't like sending them back to Bangkok. I said they were playing. She bought them this stupid like fake Nintendo box for 300 baht from one of them, Shopee, I think. And they've been playing it for the whole time they were here. Well, the oldest didn't come downstairs until 2 days before they left because she had the COVID. But I said when you were gone, when she took them the other day, she went to work and then came back and got them, and they had to be on a bus at 10:30 a.m. And all morning long they're just laughing like hell, just playing that game, and that laughter, it's just, it makes you, it uplifts you, I wish they were around all the time. They're good kids, and I guess a lot of Farang don't like that if they're not. When I married my wife, those kids are my kids. They're my blood. Anything that you do to them, you got to deal with me, and whether they're blood or not, they're blood to me. So that's just the way it is. Hey Andy, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Did I say hi to you, E.T.? I don't know if I did or not. If not, there. I know I did say hi to Nanette. What is this one? Andy on the go. Andy on the go. Yeah, no shit. I didn't see Gary, I know. Hi, Gary. I did say hi to Uncle. I know I saw that. And I think I said hi to you earlier, right? Mama, I hope so. But yeah, so that's I mean, you guys pretty much know my theories on what I want to do. But it works both ways. I like to give, whether it be to the kids or to the people of Thailand, whatever it may be, but it's not I mean, it is to a certain extent, but when you feel good about something, how can it be completely selfless? It's, I mean, just by seeing their faces, like when we went there, and knowing that part of the money that I give was them, part of the money that you guys all give goes to them. It makes me feel good, and I think that's why people do it. I mean, they can say, "Oh, I'm just for whatever," but if it puts a smile on your face, you have some kind of you're feeling good. You're getting something out of it, as you should. I like I said, And then for me, I get a double, because not only do I get to see the kids, but I get to see my wife smile, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. If the kids go with us, they all get excited. My father-in-law, I think, gets the most excited out of all of them. You know, if you saw that one video of the where they all got the donuts and the uniforms, which are going to get another uniform too, that'll be coming shortly. I'm hoping that I'll put enough money together at the end of August. So anyway, the he's up there handing out the donuts and just smiling from ear to ear. It's amazing. I don't know anything, everything that the little bit of negativity stuff from YouTube doesn't even come close to meeting the people and doing the things that I'm able to do because of YouTube. It's remarkable. I mean, they could say, oh well, Google takes this and Google does that, and they do whatever they want to do. It's their deal. You know, if you don't have to go on YouTube, I guess. Are there people that make a ton of dough off of YouTube? Yeah. Are there people that make a living off of just a meager get through your do? Sure. And people try to crucify them for that. Why? Everyone that I've seen is open about it. This is for us. I want this, or this is for me. Like Rob, for instance, they hammer him on e-beggar or whatever it is. You don't have to give the man money if you don't want to. You know, you don't have to give anybody anything if you don't want to. But just because he can make $1,500, $2,000 a month or whatever he makes, I have no idea, off of YouTube in order to been here, what, 5 years, 6 years, whatever he's been here. Hey, God bless him, man. You know, and if I feel like it and I'm watching, I'll give him. I don't watch them that often anymore. But, there's nothing wrong with it. Why? They're not like saying, oh, please give me this and I'm going to give it to Bill and keep it for myself and go drinking or something. Everybody that I know that I've met that does it for themselves to help their retirement are open about it. I don't understand. I guess I just don't understand trolls is what the biggest thing is. I just don't understand them. Let's see, what did I miss? I know I've been rambling for a while. No, maybe not. Everybody. No comment. Thanks, Gary. Hello, Gary. What's Andy saying about what Halong Bay tour expensive? Is that the one that Patty Doyle went on? Is that on that little small 10-room cruise ship? Because I don't know what you guys are talking about. I missed it, Andy. But I think that's what you're talking. I think that was that big. But that looked awesome. I don't know if you guys watched his last video on Vietnam, but he went on a cruise ship. It looked awesome. I would have been exactly like him. I'm out here riding bikes and going around the whole country. I'm not going kayaking. I'm not doing anything except sitting on my butt up in the front of this boat. And I like him. He seems like a good guy. I wouldn't mind meeting him someday. I see. Yeah, exactly, Joe. Right? I mean, I don't know. That's why I do it. Let's see, Black Sheep's got a question. With the cousin builder and workers 6 days, are you cutting father-in-law playpen entertainment area will be completed? Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think he will do it. I was looking at, let me show you, I'll show you something since you're asking about that. I think I can pull it up. Let me look and see if I can find it real quick. I don't know if this is expensive or whether it's not expensive. Here, let me pull it up now. But I know me and you have talked about, it being, making sure that it was stout enough to make sure that everything was okay. So I might have somebody draw it because I think maybe Can you guys see that? Is that? Yeah, okay, it's on there. Let me go back over there. This deal here is 3 meters by 6 meters, and it looks like it's stoutly built. It looks like the upper deck is maybe made for concrete slabs of some sort, and then maybe roofing, and then maybe tile. I don't know how they do flat roofs here. I'm imagining it's got to be pitched a little bit. But anyway, it was something that I ran across on, of all places, Lasada, So it would be a good start for a structure, that's for sure. But I don't know. I got to find out whether 75,000 baht is a good price or not. But I'll probably give him the I'll probably give him the benefit of the doubt. And if it does run into something that I don't think he's doing a good enough job, or he's doing something wrong, or he's not showing up, I'll probably just have somebody come in and finish it. Let's see. Daniel. Hey, Daniel. How you doing? I didn't see you either. Question to everyone. How do you control the ants from invading your homes in Thailand? What works? I've got that spray underneath the house, and it seems to keep them down a little bit. I've got that deal where they come in every 4 months, and they put around the foundation to kill. It'll kill ants. It'll kill all small bugs, but it's there for the termites. But I imagine, I don't know if they have, like, I lived up in the high Sierras and we had ants and shit too, and a lot of spiders, and that nasty one. What was it? Rescue or whatever it is, the brown whatever Riku. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, the nasty spider, and we hired a company that came back. I think they came once a month and sprayed the house, and I had to kind of worry about it a little bit more because of the koi ponds and the dogs, and if you have animals and stuff. But I don't know if they have anything like that in Thailand. Maybe somebody does know. Maybe somebody else can answer that. Let's see. Okay. Cobus is saying one time. Did we answer it? Is that the one that Patty Doyle was on? Did I miss it? Did Andy answer me? Is that the same place that he went? I have geckos, no ants. Is that what the geckos, they eat ants? I don't know. I know that before we had sprayed the new washing machine that we had over there, the ants had got up into the frickin' up where the soap and all that crap went. I don't know how my wife got rid of them, but she got rid of them. She's not here, or I'd ask her. ET says there's a liquid for ants, if I'm not mistaken, Daniel. Now, I know years ago, I'm trying to think of the name. I think it's banned in the USA now, but my buddy used to get it, and God, I'll remember it. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but he bought a big old deal of it before they banned it, and that's what he killed ants. It was like the best ant killer, but obviously they banned it, so it wasn't good for humans. Is that what that is? $2,000? Is that what that is, Joe? So I don't know. Maybe that's not too bad, But there was another one that was actually in there, and I don't know where it was. But that one, yeah, this one just shows it like a base. But I guess it really, because I've got that concrete slab there, and it is a 6-inch slab. But sorry, I went over and started looking at it again. But I don't know how I would mount that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it can just set on and be anchored down somehow, shot down. Because I would imagine you would just take that thing. All you would do is build block walls. That's all they build everything with block walls. Maybe I could have Uncle come over and build it for me. Let's see. To Daniel. Just clean always the place. Put your sweets in the refrigerator. Yeah, you know what I have a hard time, Nanette, is my mother-in-law, they leave fish on the counter, and I don't understand it. And what I get is like gnats and stuff, and it drives me nuts. And I've been trying to keep them out in the Thai kitchen, and it doesn't seem to be working. They come in and use my kitchen. Um, let's see, Ron saying use a spray, exit repellent. There's no open foods, sugars, or sweets. Yeah, and like when when the rain comes and stuff too, they like run for high ground. We had them at the rental house too, but I don't know. I don't like spiders. I don't like spiders and snakes. Isn't that a song? But I don't. Um, Boric acid is the best if your geckos are not getting the job done. It's a base ingredient in many ant killers and powders. That's good to know. Um, let's see. And then that's saying during the rainy season, ants are invisible only summer. Oh, okay. I know that, like, I was just right at the elevation where I used to live in the high Sierras. That we didn't have any fleas or anything like that. It was weird where I lived. It was strange. But when it would rain, they would come in the house. Well, we didn't have a rainy season type thing. Uh, to kill the uncles. uh, yes, I think Patty. Okay, that's yeah. I think that's what they said. Like I said, when I watch, I'm looking at I'm looking at everything. I don't really hear everything that he's saying, but I'm horrible that way. Like I said, man, if it doesn't, that did interest me, but I can like weed out and listen to just maybe the boat's name and the information. Where's that at? In the description. That would be a nice thing to take my wife on, I think. And we can only go for a few days. That would be a nice way to kill a couple of them. And I think they said it was like, you guys could correct me, 800. And I think Andy said something, but I think it was $800 for 2 days. Um, and I guess that includes your food, but I don't think it includes your booze. I think it's like any other cruise. No power tools. Yeah, and yeah, I seen him with the grinder the other day. That was pretty. I think he's pretty cautious now. Uh, all right, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Uh, the rest of the live later tonight. All right, cool. Have a good one. Um, let's see. I think. Oh, I guess I'm behind. Oh no, I'm caught up. I don't like spiders and snakes. Yeah, that's it there. Yeah, I knew Jake would come up with it. Okay, Dave. We're all going to walk with the wife, inspired by car. All right, yeah, get that exercise. I need to do it. My wife, she's been coming home. She's been getting my butt up and going out and walking. So I have been doing a little bit. I just noticed I didn't do something. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. Sorry, talking to myself. Um, I forgot to put the link out. So I'll just put it in here. There's Brock. I'll put the link in here. I didn't put. I forgot. I just reminded myself just now to that I didn't send it to anybody. So there it is. In case somebody wants to come on and say good morning. Um, will you be in? I'm hoping so. The only reason that I'm saying that is that I found out that my wife has that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. I think it's the 20. They'll come the night of the 27th, so she has off the 28th, the 29th, and then Saturday and Sunday. and she informed me that the kids are coming here. So it all depends. I mean, I hate missing when the kids are here. So I have to decide. But I'll let you guys know on the live stream if I'm gonna just, even if I blow out just for the night or something. It's a long ways for one day. It's like 7 hours there and then 7 hours back, which I don't mind. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I'm retired, right? I can do pretty much anything I want. But I do, when the kids are around, I like being here. It's weird, huh? I didn't. I just saw that Chris is here. I didn't check. Is this is all? Is it better when I put it closer to my mouth like that, or is it okay uh, down here, or is it better up here? I think it's better there. Right? I'll let Chris answer that. And Brock's pretty good at that stuff too. Yeah, I did actually. We were talking about it. I was talking about it a little while ago, saying, and the comment that I wrote back to him, I said that within a week or so, I'm going to be setting up the air conditioned tent and spending the night in it. And let me show it real quick because there's 22 people here. Some people probably didn't see this little clip. It's under a minute. It's just showing what they did on the cover for the car and the cover for the laundry. I'll play it real quick here. I just thought I'd do a little quick video this way. So they're almost done. I got to put in some more, couple supports, but it ought to work fine. Truck is right there. Toby, this is the roof that's going to go on the top of the and that roof there is the PU stuff. That's cover to match the roof that is on that's on the house. Laundry. But, I think they did a fairly good job, and I'll talk to them when they get done. I believe we're going to run some kind of wood so that side's semi enclosed. But put the roof on today and has to open and clear all this. It's going to be concrete all the way to basically the end of that jog in the house there. And I don't know, is Craig, are you still here? Might be. Oh yeah, you are, I think. It's right here. It's fine right where you are at. Okay, cool. I'll leave it there. You all see the abandoned Phuket Zoo video? No, that guy, I kind of heard bad things about that guy. What do you think about him? I don't know. I haven't really watched him. I watched one thing that he was kind of crappy to a Thai person, and I didn't particularly dig that, so I didn't watch anymore. But you let me know if you say, I'll go take a look at it again. I'll take a look at it again. But like I had said earlier, that cover isn't nearly as extensive or as big as yours was. But I figured out the cost on that, the concrete for the side, the roof for the side, the PU painted roof on there, and the concrete and the wood and everything with labor and everything, 30,000 baht. So what is that, like under 1,000? So who can figure out what 30,000 baht is now? What's the exchange rate? 36 something. That just figured at 36. But I thought it seemed cheap to me. Everything seems, cheap to me here in Thailand for sure. But excuse me. I haven't watched it. I will make sure that I do. But anyway, yeah, I can't remember what you said they cost you to build. But yours was extensive, your cover. You had some underground beams going across and all that. I didn't do any of that. Stuff stuck down on the ground and did it. And it only took them, two guys basically, 3 days. They might have another day in it, 4 days or something like that. And the stuff on the side, they did all that metal work in 2 days, just two guys. So I thought it was reasonable. So I guess that's all that really matters. So what is that? 800 and yeah, so $820. I mean, well, anyway, it's amazing what you could get done here for uh, for that price with Brock. And hey, Brock, what's up? I forgot to put
Morning,
that.
ladies and gentlemen. Dave,
Wow, that's cheap. That's labor and everything. That's cheap, cheap, cheap.
new came.
I know.
Because yours is way better than mine is. I can tell you that right now. Because this was only temporary. I don't even know if we're gonna have to
Yeah,
pay the lady
your
anything
stuff on the fridge.
or not. I don't know if we're gonna have to pay her or not. She's gonna take pictures of it and send it to the lady. The lady is um, not a lady, a tomboy. I met her once, really nice. And she had originally said that we could do whatever we want, but my wife wants to be sure to offer it, and I'm all for that. I mean, she should get something. We're using a little piece of her land, so maybe we could pay by the year or something. Yeah, that's kind of what I got out of it. What I seen, and I didn't see much. But he didn't seem like a very good fella. But, I could be wrong, but I think if Tom's a pretty good judge of character. If he got that, I don't know. What do you think of him, Uncle? Should I watch it again? Is he just doing it for a laugh, or is he doing it? I don't know. Maybe it was just the one video that I watched. Maybe everything else that the guy does is top notch. I don't know. Uh, no one seems to like it. Craig's probably going, "Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have said anything." Hey, uh, everybody's opinion, entitled to their opinion. Um, the abandoned. I didn't even know they had a zoo over there in Phuket. Only watched a few times. The abandoned visit, I think, are interesting because I like the stuff, but he's definitely a knucklehead. Yeah, I kind of got that impression from him. And it's kind of stupid because especially if you've got good, decent content and you're going out and you're trying to do something, you think that you'd think about, maybe I shouldn't, treat Thai people in a certain way on the videos. A lot of people don't like that stuff, man. You got to figure, you know, 90% of the people that are probably watching right now are either Thai or they're with a Thai significant other of some sort. So it's like, and same thing if they're watching anybody, watching you two or anybody, you'd think I don't know. Maybe some people just don't care. You don't have to watch me if you don't want to watch me type attitude. I'm more in the way that I don't really think I need to be offending people anymore in my life. I probably did enough of that when I was younger. I don't need to do it anymore. Ah, that's good. Um,
Nothing like a good coffee in the morning.
yeah, I just finished mine. This was water. It's really ice cold. My wife got it for me before she left for work. So, what am I going to do today? Maybe I should actually do a video on what they're doing on the side cover and the car cover. But the car cover that 29,000, that's unbelievably cheap. Because I know steel's was expensive. The steel was just for the steel was 15,000. Although we do have some left over. So that, and then the roofing, I paid 3,000 for the roofing. So I guess for just that structure, probably 10 was probably maybe only under 20. So maybe not. Maybe it was, or maybe like 18, because the metal for that, I'm imagining, was probably maybe 75% of the metal used. So let's say 10, yeah, 15,000 maybe, 14, 15,000. I didn't look at it
Hmm.
that way because I just included all of it. But that PU stuff was more on the expensive side. Like I said, those little short sheets, I think there was 5 or 6 of them, was 3,000 baht, but that was above the 15,000. And I saw, and also they're putting more concrete underneath. But you poured a lot of concrete. I know you did in yours too. So I didn't know. Anything's cheap here. It's all relative, right? But I mean, to get both those done for $800 is like I wouldn't even get out of bed in the States for that. But yeah, he was filming and Thai people about damn that way. Someone's smiling. Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I got out of it. I'll go back and I'll watch it again. I'll give the guy the benefit of the doubt. But the what I had seen didn't thrill me. Somebody had sent me a link to his channel, so I said, all right, well, I'll go check it out. There was a popular channel here who I turned away from because of the Thai bashing that would often appear, but now that he's got almost 100,000 subscribers, he seems to have corrected that. Yeah, I'm sure that you would. I would hope that somebody from the beginning, if you're in Thailand and you're doing Thailand vlogs and or whatever live streams or whatever I'm doing, I mean I wouldn't even think of trying to say anything bad about about Thailand, the Thai people in general, and it's hard too. I mean, they don't call it the land of smiles for nothing. I mean, how can you talk bad about the people? I mean, that's one of the best things about here. I think is the culture and the people. That's what drew me to Thailand, from what they had told me in 2015. Otherwise, I didn't even know Thailand existed. I didn't even know what Thailand. I watched the movie The Beach, and it never dawned on me that was Thailand. That's how far off I am on stuff. But I'm glad that I did meet that man, and I'm glad that I did come here to stay. Probably one of the better decisions, besides marrying this one and this one, were probably one of the top 3 decisions that I've made in my life. Definitely. But Thailand's definitely right up there on the top. And I wouldn't even think about it. I mean, why? Why do you need to be nasty to... There's no reason to be nasty to anybody, even people that you don't like. And I've come to that decision now. That's why I'm not going to be nasty anymore. I got to fix this a little bit. That's better. Okay. So, I don't think I missed anything.
No, not a.
If you guys
Not a
haven't
great
watched...
deal.
Go ahead, Brock, sorry.
I'm just saying, not a great deal has been happening.
No.
It's very quiet in the chat today.
Okay, good. Um, if you guys haven't watched Uncle Craig's new video, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. He's got a good channel, good content, good guy. But I really like the one he's got his drone, and I really dig that place you were at, man. The ones that I went and looked at for where I'm going to go once the rain stops. When we went to the border 4 or 5 days ago, we stopped. My wife said there's a couple of places, and they actually, it was a holiday, but there was people there that was just the guards. And there's camping all along the river and government-owned lake or whatever the hell it was there, and it was really nice. But they said that people only come to camp maybe October, November, when the rain stops. But I'm going to tell them I've got tarps and stuff. I'm going to do it for YouTube and me. I don't care if it's raining. So maybe what I'm going to try to do is see if I can still go there. And then that cover that I just showed you, I'm going to go over there and put the 4 meter by 4 meter tarp over it, put the tent underneath it, and make the campsite with the air conditioner, the generator, and everything, and the cot and the tables and the cookware and all the crap that I got, and spend the night there. That way, if something goes horribly wrong, I could walk across the street to my house. But in the future, I will be going to these ones that are about an hour away, and I'm going to try to have a trailer. Maybe when I'm out tomorrow on my way back, I'm going to stop by one of the welders and fabricators and see if they can fabricate me a trailer to hook up to the Forza. And I did go on YouTube and there was a guy that actually used the back trunk mount and made a big, probably quarter-inch plate steel, and put it on the top of that the
Numbers back
platform
here.
that your top box mounts to. It sat in there and then had a like a 2x2
Yeah.
tube that came down, and it had a ball hitch on it, and he had a trailer. So I'll go and see if I can do have somebody build that. Then I will be taking the Forza and going by myself. So it should be quite interesting because that way I can take the air conditioner, I can take the generator, I can get away from people because the generator, I'm making an extended run gas tank. So with that 1,000 watt or 800 watt generator, gas generator, and the 2 gallon gas tank that I'm turning into a extended run, should run it for at least 20 hours. So 2 nights or whatever. But I'm not going to stay anywhere. If they don't have bathrooms that I can get to and stuff like that, a shower, I won't stay more than one night. But I think it'll be fun. Like I said, I don't know if anybody will watch, but it'll be fun. And I'll probably do a live stream from there too. Who knows? Why is why is why is Brock showing Richard Travel's channel? I don't know if you're familiar, but both my intro and my outro uh, of uh, of this channel, Richard did for me, and I think Richard's a great guy. I'm hoping he comes back to YouTube. I don't know if he will or not. He's in touch every once in a while. He'll come on the show. He's a friend anyway, but he's a good guy on top of it all. So I still tell people now to go watch his channel with the interviews that he did. A lot of the people, because I know that Chuck was on there and James was on there. I was on there. A lot of people have been on there. Mitch, everybody. So. All right, cool. I hope you watch, Scott. You might be one of the only ones. I think people will watch. It'll be interesting. I mean, why watch me now? I mean, we just have fun. That's all I'm going to do on that. And like I said, if I go even for one day, I might do why not do a live stream out in the middle of nowhere and do a video and get it out, and maybe people will watch it. I watch all that stuff. I watch a lot of catching cooks, a lot of guys out of Australia, with 2 million subscribers. I watch a lot of that type of stuff. Solo camping, moto camping. I did it 2 times when I was in the States right before my wife passed. I still have a Tiger 955 there, and I've got all the equipment. Everything that I just bought for 30,000, bought except for the air conditioners and generators and all that. I have back home in a 90 liter dry bag, and on the side bags and top box on that Tiger sitting there. Probably should get rid of it. Hey Loretta, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better today. What did you write, Brock? I have researched the subs and make Tom my retention. I'm missing stuff. Sorry, guys. I am in Texas, and it was 111. Yeah. And you wait till you see this tent. I mean, I got to get it out there. I want to do it so bad. It's got a big sock that comes off the side that has elastic in it, and on the little upright 5,000 BTU, it goes across there. The back is still open to exhaust the condenser, and it blows right into the tent. It holds it tight enough that you couldn't get bugs and crap like that, couldn't get in. It's perfect, and it's just for me. And if the wife comes once, I bought a separate tent if the kids want to come, and bought some chairs for them, and bought a solar panels, and bought solar the things that you can run the fridge off of, those battery banks or whatever they're called, and 1,000 watt to charge that during the day, but it'll run that 31 liter refrige or ice chest with a compressor in it, a real compressor, for 24 hours. So what I'm hoping, and it should do, and I haven't run the test yet, maybe I'll do that and do a video on that too, is run it all night, let that thing come down to whatever in the morning. It's probably going to be, oh, maybe 30, 40%, and then put it on that 100-watt uh, uh, solar panel and see if it'll charge it up by the end of the day. Then if you have sun, it'd pretty much be perpetual and you won't need electricity to run that, which would be nice. But it'll be fun, I think. Hey, Waza, how you doing? I am. Hopefully, I'll have better days from here on out. Joe's be right back. Yeah, we miss. I do definitely. Good man. I still, like I said, I know he's going to come here eventually, and I'm looking forward to meeting him. Uh, yeah, it's been a while. He had some problems with people and decided it wasn't worth doing. Hated to see it, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. I'm I don't have a problem. They can all do whatever they want. I'm retired. I don't have to worry about a job. I don't have to worry about making a living. So you're in different situations, and he was in one with a couple of nasty people. In fact, I think they made a thing about me calling them nasty bastards. They made a little sitcom funny thing for them. Yeah, they're real funny people. But anyway, so hopefully he'll come back. I hope he does. Let's see. I keep my work shirts in the freezer. that's a good idea. But I really did, man. That spot you were at was awesome. Awesome. If you live closer, I would do a camping thing there. And that's what I'm hoping to find. My wife said pretty much on government land, you just go to the government and say, I want to camp over here, and they might charge you 100 baht or 20 baht or say free, whatever. As long as you let them know, you can pretty much go on any of the open land. Now, I don't know how, they probably have maps that show that, but if I get into it and I need a bunch of places to go, different places, and people want to see more of it, then I'll dig into it a little deeper. But I've got at least across the street for the first one, and I've got at least two more places down the road. And I'll go in the rain. I got no problem with that. What's Loretta saying here? Had an ultrasound of my heart. No big deal, but they had to put an IV line in and run some, contrast stuff, sure. After effects were a bit harsh, to say the least. Yeah, when they put it in, it's almost like a hot flash, right? I had them do it before. They do, what do they do? MRIs with contrast. I think they use the same type stuff. But I almost got like a burning sensation from it. It could have just been me. But, well, it's good that your heart's good. I know the first time that he did mine, he said I was only using 25% of my heart. And then my jaw, of course, dropped down to here. And I said, that can't be good. And he goes, well, you'd be surprised. He said, a lot of older people function on less than that. And I'm going, oh, okay. Well, after I got and started getting my strength back and all that, he gave me another one, and it went up to 75%. And he couldn't tell me why. He just said, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. I said, okay, works for me. Of course, getting fat as I am now isn't a good thing. But he hasn't said anything about that. I think he's just trying to be nice. But I know I am, so I got to do something about it. But I hope you're feeling better. And you're asking now, Cobus, why is Cobus isn't feeling well? I'll take a drink on that
Now, Loretta was feeling a bit off.
Yeah, I know she actually said she was. Let's see. My mother-in-law has an artificial heart valve. Oh, okay. That is only functioning at 60%, so next week we have to go to for a consult on replacement. Yeah, I think in your video you said you were out there at that family land and your wife was taking your mother-in-law to the doctor, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm imagining that's when you found that out. Well, I hope everything works out for her. Um, I don't know, man. They do so much weird stuff now. Is so much. Um, what do I want to say? What's the word I'm looking for? Routine. You know, that it's just nothing to get done anymore like that. Valves, where years ago, I mean, you'd probably be stressing for, the first one that, am I going to get it? But anyway, I hope that she's doing better. And that you, am I mistaken? But you have your house, your knockdown type house, and you got another one for the mother-in-law to come live on the property close to your wife. I'm imagining. Am I getting that correct? Sometimes, like I said, I sit there and watch, but I've got 10 other things in my mind firing at the same time. So sometimes I miss it, but I really enjoy Craig's channel. So by all means, if you guys aren't subscribed, or go check it out and then subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. So he's getting up there, and I don't know where you're at now. I think like 250 or 60, or you're getting close to 300. I think. I'll have to see. What are they saying? Trying to get stronger, but not getting sick anymore. The 4 hospitals in 4 months. Yeah, no shit, right? That's what the youngest did. I mean, it's nice to be young. I mean, we could go out front, and then she would open the windows. She was the only person upstairs. And she would talk to us and wave at us. And she had a scratchy throat from that last, the new strain or whatever the hell it is. And it was like 4 or 5 days. I think 7, 8 days it was gone. And then she stayed up there an extra day and a half. And she wanted to come out. She'd been in jail for a long time. She came down and she was so happy. Mom said, make sure you shower, wash everything, clean everything upstairs. And she did all that. But she's a good one. But it's nice to be young. Hey, why are you tripping? Glad you could make it. Good day to you. We're having fun as usual. Just kind of kicking it. Not too exciting today. I don't think I'll maybe go another 15 minutes or something. Monkeypox. I haven't heard any. I mean, I heard some stuff about it, but it was a flash in the pan. I had heard nothing about it in the last week. Yeah, she's doing good. She's there. I don't remember having that much energy when I was 16 or 18. I guess I did, but they're just good kids, man. It's a whole different animal, if I can put it that way. The kids in the U.S. now and the kids here in Thailand, it's like night and day. They don't. It's really sad because the parents aren't teaching any kind of discipline or respect or anything like that, which are especially the respect. I mean, I was taught when somebody walked in the room that was older than you offered your seat. You were the one that went up and initiated the hello, Uncle Bob, hello, Bill, how you doing, Paul? You did it all. And now these kids, they could give a crap less about anybody. And I don't see it's that. And then I come here, and it's totally the other way around. The kids are, always they got rushed out of here. I was in the bedroom doing something on the computer here, and the kids were playing that game in the living room, and I'm listening to them laugh. They had to be at the bus took off at 10:30. My wife had went to work and came back. Well, all of a sudden my phone rings, and it's my wife saying the kids want to say goodbye. I rushed them out of the house, and they're, bye, we'll see you soon. Okay, and they initiated that. They said, Mom, we didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Kids in the United States would never even mention that. It's sad to say. I mean, I'm sure it's not 100% that way, but it just seems like the kids don't have respect for nothing. But, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so I don't know. That's my rant on the U.S. Uh, on what the kids anyway, and it's been that way for a long time. Even my kids that are in their late 20s or whatever, they respect their elders. They have it, but there was a lot of kids that brought up with them in that generation that still didn't have, they didn't show respect for anybody. Now Joe's back. We'll put hi Joe. How come it didn't go? There it goes. There we go. One more. Hi all. Anyway, so I don't know. That's it. I don't know if there's any other questions. Let's see if I missed anything. I don't think I did.
I didn't miss anything, Joe. Not a thing.
Yeah, except we were talking about the kids nowadays. Hey, Paul, how you doing? I don't know if I saw you or not.
Good morning, Paul, aka John Denver.
Yeah, and also, what else did I see in Paul's? I see an Asia Paul. I thought I saw one time. That might have been on just on a live stream through StreamYard, but I don't know what's going on. How long we've been going? Yeah, yeah. Well, that too. Well, the bots come in every once in a while. It's not too bad actually. It hasn't been last live stream. It's been a while, so they probably had nothing to do today. Let me get rid of this here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just rearranging the screens here, and then I'll get back to Mama Bear. You going to bed? Thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate it. Please start over. I just got here. Yeah, no worries. How are you doing? I'm doing good. And Paul saying hi to Nanette. I think I'm caught up. Not too much. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I might end it now and go actually do something. Don't open that spam. No, that'll never happen. I can't see that. Everybody's saying night. I think I will. I don't know. There's not a bunch going on. I go do. They're not going to be here today. I've got to get on the computer and do like I told you. I got to pull that up, and a friend had told me that I could pay pay the 4,000 baht or whatever it was for the passport. I can do that, and then I just print up the receipt and send that in, and I don't even have to go to the bank. So maybe I'll get that done. Maybe I'll actually stop procrastinating and get something done. So
Yeah, like
I
get
think I
your
will.
passport in, Dave.
What's that?
Get your passport sent.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. All right, guys and gals and everybody. Thanks. I know we had new people in the chat. That's awesome. I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed and the people that just subscribed. Like I said, I posted the little thing on the community tab. We're getting like, I don't know, like 50 people a month or something, which I think is, for the size of the channel, is fairly normal. Um, but it's fine with me. I get to meet new people, so that's all I care about. All right, everybody, let me pull up Richard's outro and give him another boost. I got to put it in there somewhere, but I really appreciate it, everybody. Thank you, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good day.